up? Sophia here, and my hair magically grew overnight, y'all. No, I'm just playing. Y'all know that it's not possible, but I mean, it looked like it though, right? But these are some clip-ins, and they are store-bought clip-ins, like legit. I went to the beauty supply store and got this 100% human hair clip-ins and by Sis, and I promise you that they are super affordable for human hair, and the quality is super nice. And for all my 4B, 4C sisters, this was actually able to blend in with my natural hair, so much so that you could barely see where it's happening. Like, what? Okay, I'm hyped, and I'm gonna get you hyped. And so if you want to see more about this clip-ins, see more about how I achieved this style, then go ahead and stay tuned and I will tell you how to do it. Okay, so what I'm gonna use to style my hair are these clip-ins by Zuri, and they are in 4B kinky, and they come with 9 clip-ons, and it says 3 times the layer, and it is 100% human hair. If I can find the product, then obviously I'll leave it down in the description box. So the next thing I'm gonna do is part this situation here. Okay, so at this point, I have parted my hair in 2 sections. The first is this U part, and the second is just this little section that's gonna cover the clip-ins. It's just coming here because the clip-ins are gonna come here. And then so when the clip-ins cover, I'll be able to pull my hair over them, because you know, seeing clip-ins in your head is just not cute. And then I'm going to take the remaining hair and slick it back. And the gel that I'm going to be using is this because it just smells so good. Like, that's literally my only criteria for using this gel. Part it into 2, and then I'm going to just braid it just because it's easier. You don't have to con roll or do anything fancy. I mean, you're not going to see this, so this doesn't have to be perfect. You're just going to cross it, and I like using clips like these just because it stays better. So just cross it to make it flat. Okay, I'm going to take the 5-piece clip-ins, the 5-piece first, and put it in the back. And just make sure you're covering all of this wonderful goodness. Then I'm going to take a 4-piece. I'm gonna take a 3-piece clip-in and place it probably 2 on either side, like, you'll just see what I mean. And then take the other 3-piece and just layer it. And this is not gonna like look like this all the way. Like, we're completely going to handle this. Like, trust me, it's not gonna look so unnatural. The last one I'm gonna take is the 5-piece clip-in, just so that it like is uniformed, I guess, you know what I mean? And so put this comb pointing inward so that you don't see the other clips. You can see these clips are kind of parallel to this part, just so that when we get to blending everything, it'll look all good. And these clip-ins are super, like, as you can see, like, even though they are 4B, I think, that they are not like kinking up to the point where I cannot comb through them. They're really easy to get my hands through, so the texture is quite nice. Okay, so we have kind of brushed all of this out. And so keep in mind, this is a 16-inch clip-ins. I don't think I said that. And then also, since it's kinky, this is gonna require some snipping, whatever, but we'll get that last. We'll just get that last. So as for this, my hair is damp and it might need to be wet again, but ideally you want to be on damp or wet hair because we want to blend this, which is why it's kind of good for you to get the extensions in as close to your actual curl pattern. I'm going to lay on the Eco Styler gel that I showed you earlier to try to get some blending going on. So at this point, you notice that this is like super wet and this is not. We're just gonna add gel, not to soak it, but just to get it to blend with. So now that we kind of like have all this happening all at the same time, we are going to address this top situation and let this dry. So I have 4 clips left, two clip things and one clip things. And so I'm gonna put 1 clip here in the front, 1 clip in the back, and starting from the side. And then we're going to comb it out just to give it some volume so that we can create our, do it like this, go 2 separate ways. Just because I just want to make sure that the clip-ins don't stick out. Okay, so at this point we still have a few things left to do, and that's majorly the cleanup. Like you kind of want this to look a little bit better. Okay, so to lay all that down, so then we can do the clean up here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just kind of want to get the little frizzy things off. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to get the blow dryer and diffuse this a little bit, and I'll be back. I will be. Okay, so I went under the dryer and put it on cool. So for the most part, it is dry. And so I just wanted to do one last thing, like where you see these, like my real hair, you can just kind of intertwine it with the clip-ins. Like if you take it and then you kind of like intertwine it a bit, just so that it doesn't look so out here, if that makes sense. Like, so that is about it. That is everything. Hold on, doing this. This. I'm trying to do an outro here. I'm trying, but it just won't happen for me. Okay, this is about it. You could tell it from the side, the front, the back, whatever. If you like this video, if you like the tutorial, then give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, or give me a follow, give me a subscribe, depending on if you're watching this on YouTube or Instagram, whatever the situation is. Push the button in a positive direction, not a down direction, if you get that. And I will see you guys another day, another time.